Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be cutting paper. Why, you ask? Because I'm making another flip book. I have a flip book, not a flip book, excuse me. I have a pocket letter that I like it, but it's kind of plain. And I'll show you another one. I did a video on this one. I'm not sure if I've uploaded it or not, but you see how this one is? It says Christmas list. That it has Santa checking a list to make sure all the little boys and girls, naughty or nice, are on there. And then right here it's kind of open. And then it has this little bird down here. This is a paper studio. This is from Hobby Lobby. So I'm not sure. The other one I have is a Michael's Hot Buy pad paper, and it just has like an image on there, and so it's plain, and I don't want to decorate that because it takes away from the design. So I figured, why not just use this gingerbread cottage? Unfortunately, I haven't seen a 12 by 12 at Michael's, this Craftsmith, and I was hoping that it would have been a hot buy, but it's not. You know, sometimes they have hot buys, and then sometimes they have the regular $19.99. If you haven't seen this paper cottage, I'll do a quick little flip through for you, and it's front and back, which is really cool. The good thing is none of them are like too exciting where you would get upset if you ruin one page, because they're pretty much defined. Like this one is tags, and so that's plain. What people call this, gingham? I just call it picnic cloth color or plaid. But I'm sure someone crafty will tell me the correct name for it. Then they have these gingerbread houses and candy, and then on the back of this one it has this. So none of the designs, you know, you won't get upset about it. Like these probably are the two least exciting designs that they have all together. And they have this Christmas tree, and then they have this design. So you can't really get upset with any of it. You know, you can clearly decide what side you want to use, and they all coincide together, which is great. Like this one right here, if you can see, it looks like little flowers or fans. And they have gingerbread men, and then they have gingerbread girls. And guys, I guess. So these are Santa gingerbread. And then these are guys and girls hanging on a line. I don't know. To dry or to be eaten, I don't know, but you can definitely use both of those, which is cool. And then you have this one, which is just, you know, kind of plain paper. My Hollywood lights are kind of blinding me. This pattern I've seen in another paper pad before. I just don't remember which one. I'm not sure if it was from last year or a different company. This is really cool. Lots of candy. And I guess since it's a gingerbread house, it makes sense. All of this, excuse me, gingerbread cottage. Yep, it makes sense to have that like that. And then you get into some more tags. And then this, like I wouldn't use this piece because I like the tags. And what I'm going to do is, and this is a different tag, but this right here is really cute. So you may be worried that you don't know which one to use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pick out a few pages to cut up, and then I'll come back. Just really quickly, I pulled out these sheets. This is super cute. I actually like both sides of those, and I like both sides of those as well. This is the only one I'm not, you know, but I plan on cutting these into smaller pieces and putting those on the back for the pockets. And then I'm going to just cut this up really quickly, and we'll go ahead and move on from there. Okay, so I am having some lighting issues. Please excuse that I have a lot of glare going on, but then I feel like I have a lot of shadows as well. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to cut this, trim this to size, and I am going to, I don't know why I always measure out my 2.5 line first, but I do. And I'm only going to do one with you all, and then I will do the other ones off camera, and then I always think that I messed this up. Was I supposed to cut it the opposite direction? Because sometimes, like this one right here, I did not have it flush against the line, and so it's crooked, a little bit crooked. This paper is Craftsman paper, but I think it's very good quality paper. It's very thick, and it's not as flaky as some of the other thin as some of the other paper that I've used in the past. I'm quite sure some paper guru knows how to cut these down without wasting as much paper as I've been doing. But I do plan on using some of my scraps for embellishing, just not on this project. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those down, and when I come back, we'll be finished cutting them. I just want to quickly come on and share something with you all. So, excuse the noise. If I cut the 3.5 first, then I only have these 2 sheets of paper left, right? If I do 2.5 first, I have 3 pages left, 3 sheets left. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm quite sure y'all are like, oh, duh, I already know that. So if you go 3.5 inches first, you put that to the side, and then you have 2.5. Then you have 2.5. And you have that little tiny sliver left. And you can definitely do something with that as well. You can do something with all your pieces that are left over. Okay, I've cut these down. Now we're going to go ahead and cut these little tags out. And if you can see that small little line right there, that is like a guider to make sure you're cutting where you want to cut. I love this Fiskars paper trimmer so much. It makes me happy. You know, you get what you pay for. That's all I'm gonna say. And I believe this paper is off because if I'm looking at it properly, either the line is messed up. Let's see something. Either the line on the Fiskars is off a smidgen, or this paper is off-centered just a little. Which is okay because I never could, you know, cut it super straight anyway. So the recipient already knows that. Hopefully I can finish this today. So she can get it. I can mail it out this week. I'm just hand cutting these small little pieces. It only takes 2 clips to do that. I don't think I need the paper trimmer for that. Although it does cut like butter. Oh, I cut that one off a bit. So I'll round this corner just to fix it. So you see right here, I was off just a smooch, a scotch, right? So while I'm over here, I'm going to cut this, and that's what I was saying. There's only two little snips. These scissors I have now are supposed to be non-stick, left or right hand scissors. We'll see. We'll see in the long run. And I'm going to just take this corner rounder and round it. Nope, I'm going to have to use the 1 inch. I saw someone using a chomper today, and I was like, ooh, do I need one of those? And I was like, no, you don't. You don't need one of those at all. Just because someone else has it does not mean I need it, right? Unless it's like the end all be all of the crafting thing. Like Tuesday Morning has those miniature alphabet boards on sale for $9.99. I think the price is really good unless you get like a 60% off coupon. At Michael's or Joann, you'll probably end up, that is the best deal to get if you wanted one and it was a Tuesday morning near you. But I don't really need it because I'm not a big alphabet person. And just to get it because it's a good price, I messed that one up again too. Just to get it because it's a good price is crazy. Because I never had a desire to get one. So, I hope that makes sense. What I'm saying. And I'm going to round these corners since I messed that one up. These are cute little tags. Alrighty. Can you believe we're already in December? I cannot. You'll probably hear me say that about 20 times on these videos because this year has flown by. Lots of good going on in this month and then a lot of bad going, this year, a lot of bad going on. But we're still here. Overall, we're still here. So now we're going to go ahead and grab our sleeve. And since these are double-sided, that makes it a little bit easier to put them out. I don't know if I'll use that side though. I don't really care for that side much. Yep. What do you think? So let's see. Let's do blue in the center, right? Do these trees right here because you all know I'm a weirdo like that. And then we'll do this here. That one. Do this here. And now when the recipient receives this, she will I think we'll do this one. She'll be able to look at both sides. I know sometimes people put two things in. They put a playing card on one side and then another card on another side, which is awesome as well. And we have our skeleton for our pocket letter, which is awesome. And since we already cut some of these things up, we're going to go ahead and, this is cute. This looks like a recipe card to me. This one says, Happy Holidays and Joyful New Year. And then these are just little plain things. Joy to the world. Happy Christmas. I don't know where they get that from. I don't know. I am not even going to try and understand it. And I think, let's see. Oh, I put Joy to the World on the front right here. These papers, that's the beauty about using just one type of card stock. They go together so well. The colors are all coordinated. I think that I am going to have to get out my thinking hat and help one of my crafty friends. She's having some technical difficulty with one of her tools, her crafty tools, and I think I'm going to have to get my head together to try to fix it long distance. Because that's what crafty people do, right? We help out when we need to. Even these colors, you know, was in the same sheet. They just go together so well. I love that. So we have one pocket complete already. Just that quick. Which is awesome. Now the funny bad thing about this is that I want to use a lot of stickers. I got this from Burke's. I've only seen Burke's here, but anyway. And this is a Me and My Big Ideas. And it says soft spoken. It has a lot of little sentiments. And this one says Happy Holidays. And I want to use some of this on here. So my pocket letter will be kind of bland, plain. And now since I've already put that on there, I need to probably bump some of these up and down. Because for me, when I am doing a pocket letter, I don't want it to have too much going on for the writing portion versus the activity that's going on in the back. I hope that makes sense. So, because I want to put happy, and hopefully it's, oh no, I have to spell out happy. She's in trouble. Oh no, 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 no. She is in trouble because you know it's going to be crooked when I finish with it. Or I could put Be Merry, right? No. We're going to put happy. I was throwing these acetate sheets away in the trash because I'm crazy like that. But something hit me and I've had a stroke of genius? Is it genius or just luck? I'm going to say it was luck. Because I want to keep it for something. Alright. That one needed an explanation mark, but didn't have one. So see now, yeah, this red is loud. I'm going to put Happy Holidays right here. Let's see. Uh-oh. I don't think that... Let's see. Here we go. So that's cool. That is done. And now I am going to put some of these accent pieces around that. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bottom yet, but we're going to see. And then this pocket letter will be done very quickly. I can't make up my mind. It's a good thing these reds don't clash too much, right? So what are you all doing for the holidays? Are you having a big meal? Or are you having a small meal? I'm going to leave that off because that looks a little bit weird. We will probably have a small meal. I've not made lasagna since my little roommate has been born. So I think we're going to have lasagna for Christmas. That's very interesting. Yeah, we're probably going to have lasagna for Christmas, and that's it. And then next year we'll have a good Christmas because I'll be in Texas and my family will be closer. Everyone complains about the drive here. I'm like, you could always fly. But you know how it is with family sometimes. It's just an excuse not to do something. So here we are right here. It says Happy Holidays, and I put a little bit of randomness on there. I think I want to move this holly down. Yep. All right. Now, what are we going to do now? We're going to get some buttons. Yep, I bought some buttons. I know. Please don't call the button police on me, though. I got this from Joann when it was on sale. And I'm going to put some of these little crystals in there that look like crystals. They're not real crystals. Buttons are expensive, and they call them vintage. I'm like, you just made these last month. How are they vintage? But I guess the style of button is vintage. So let me pick a few of these out, and I'll be back. So we're going to set that aside for now. We're going to work on putting stuff in the back. And since this is a Christmas pocket letter, I'm just going to pull off a few of these. I like this little Christmas tree, and I think we'll do that. I'm not sure how it's supposed to go, but I'm just going to tear it up, I guess. And whenever I put ribbon on, I usually just put a piece of tape on the ribbon and run it around a few times like that. So I'm going to do that, this green, white, and red one. And then I'm going to do this tree, this Christmas tree, as soon as I can find the beginning of it. So what I'm deciding on giving my recipient are these 3 trims. I like them all. Hopefully she will too. I'm going to use some of this tape right here. I'm just going to put it here. I'm not sure how you put your tape down. I mean your ribbon down, but I usually, like I said, I usually use some tape. And I don't know if I have any Christmas washi. I am going to be putting some washi in this one, I guess. I don't know. But go here. So this will be the back. And I'll do 3 turns. I'm not sure how much ribbon is on here, but the ribbon isn't for me to replace her ribbon stash. It's just to give her a sampling of what I have, right? And so now I'm going to cut it. I may have to end the video early. My little roommate is napping on the couch, and you all know where my crafting area is in the living room. So he just woke up, or he's waking up. And here is how I'm going to do that. Hopefully I don't pull up the fibers. For this one, I am going to roll it around like this. My timer is standing. I don't have a lot of time left on for recording this, which is fine. I'll delete the data off, but I don't think I'll go over the time limit that it says I have. And we're going to just tuck this behind here. These trees are really cool. If you have a Walmart near you, they have some of this in green, and it's a little bit shinier than this one. This feels like velvet, not velvet, felt. Feels like felt, and I can't even think of the word. Felt and that shiny fabric stuff. So now I'm going to put another strip right here and put it on there. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good on chaos. I've got the trim on the off the spool more than I do on the paper. So I'm gonna put that to the side and do that later. Seems like whenever I am pressed for time, I tend to I really wanted this side to show on the opposite side because she can already see this, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you don't pay attention to the stuff you're doing and then it doesn't turn out the way you want it. But look, it's already over there, so this will be cool, I guess. On another side, let's see. It's coming undone. We're gonna put this right here. Just like that. So that is pretty cool. Hopefully she likes it. We're gonna put these little buttons. Got out 5 cute buttons. I think they're cute. I like buttons. Some buttons I don't care for, but some buttons I really like. And that happens to be one of the ones I really like. I know you guys are probably gonna say she is a button fanatic, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Yep, I am. I like them a lot. Okay, so we're going to use these. Naughty is the new nice and Santa's Little Helper. You all know I don't drink coffee, but I have a lot of friends that drink coffee friends, good grief. And so what I want to do is I am going to fold these over like this. These came in a scrap pack from Tuesday Morning, Pound of Paper, Cardstock, Warehouse Paper Company. And I always say this, and I guess you're probably getting tired of hearing it, but I miss the scrapbooking or the craft section that Big Lots used to have. They used to have a really, in my opinion, a nice, inexpensive scrapbooking craft section. They sold beads. They sold things to make jewelry with. They sold paper, stickers, and so they used to sell paper about £1. They're like that, scrap pads. Apparently I missed out because I bought some stamps from people in their D-stashes where they had stamps as well. So I'm going to do 6. I want to make sure it's even but odd, right? When it comes to these stamps. I haven't stamped these out, so hopefully I don't have to condition these. And from what I've noticed, I haven't had to condition these. They did have these on sale, not for Black Friday. I don't even think I went to Michael's on Black Friday. But I went either Saturday or that Sunday, and they were on sale. Not for what I wanted to get them for, but it's okay. I really want to get them for like clearance price, but I got them for sale price, which is okay. I'm going to use some archival ink, and I was thinking that I would stamp this out in gold, but no, because you don't want Naughty is the new nice in gold, do you? I don't, so I'm not gonna do it. And I had purchased some archival ink a long time ago, and since I've been packing, I've made some room in different areas, and I don't know if this is the new or the old one. I do know that ink will dry up if you don't preserve it properly, and let's just hope this either or and it's preserved pretty good. When I get into my own craft space and not the living room, I do plan on taking some of my stamps off the wooden blocks, and some of them I plan on leaving on the wooden blocks. And so I want to there we go. And she can write her own little sentiment inside of these little tags that we're creating right here. I love stamps. I have just gotten into stamping more and more and more. I don't think that I've perfected the stamping technique yet, my stamping technique yet, but I do enjoy stamping stamps out. I enjoy stamping. I'm not sure why, because I don't know about all the embossing and all the other stuff yet, but I do like stamping out stamps. Let's see. And even though these are $2 stamps, you know, they used to be $1 a few years ago, I do like that they are decent quality for $2, because $2 is still a good deal. If you really want it, you can always use your coupons. You can use some sort of coupon on there. We're at 30 minutes already. Good grief. So I'm going to have to string these two videos together. So there we go. Okay, so in the back, I'm also going to put some of these little Charlie Brown or peanuts in there. And I did a video where I showed you all what I did to get this. I think I did a video. I got discouraged with that particular craft, so I didn't do much with it. But anyway, now that it's dry, I can go ahead and cut these pieces out. And let's see if Mr. Fiskor continues to be in the running of being my most favorite product ever so far. Yep, still in the running. And so I'm just gonna, you know, cut these out for her, and she can make tags if she likes. She doesn't have to, but she could if she wanted to. The thing about these is that these lines are not straight. So, and I definitely don't want to hand cut them piece by piece. When you all are crafting, where does your mind go? Like, does it concentrate really, really hard on what you're trying to craft? Or does it take you to a place that it should not be going? Most of the time, my brain takes me to a place that it should not be going to. And it's not always a bad place, and it's not always a naughty place, but it's just like, really, you're thinking about that? Like, you know, sometimes I'm sitting here thinking about ice cream and crab legs and pasta. Mostly food, I see. Or not wanting to go to work tomorrow. All kinds of randomness goes on in my crafting. My bee that Sylvia sent me wants to fall over. Okay, so these are the little pieces that we have. And, you know, she can write little sayings on them, or she can write stuff on the back. I'm not going to round the corners, because if that's what she wants to do, she'll do that. Just trying to see if any were double, which they are. So I'll put those to the side for another crafty person. These could definitely be good paper clips. So we'll put those on there. I like Snoopy a lot. And now we're going to cut some of these pieces. We'll send her some bling. I don't know where I got this bling from, but looks like I've used a few rows, huh? Alright. It seems like I've been on craft repeat. I've been repeating the same crafts lately, and I guess you go back to what you're familiar with when you are stuck in a crafting block. And for a second or a minute there, I was really upset with that paper staining that I was trying to do. It was not staining properly for me. But I did okay today. I got a stamp of approval. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to get some stickers out of one of the boxes that's supposed to be taped up. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to be putting some of these stickers inside of this little pocket letter. And then, of course, I always put some tea in, or I forget sometimes and it's an empty pocket, but I'm going to remember to put the tea in, and then we'll have one more pocket. And since this person and I have been corresponding for a while, I don't think she wants me to give her a letter telling her my name and anything like that. I don't think she does. I could be wrong. You know what happens when you assume. I'm having some hard time, difficulty right now taking this out. Just so you can see, I did not want to come out. These stickers are so shiny. Love that. Super shiny. The thing is, they're never cut in a straight row. I always say that, don't I? I always say they're never in a straight row, so it's hard to cut out. I probably will continue to say that for a long time. Who puts stickers on a straight row? That's so boring, right? I can't say this acetate sheet, huh? They could at least put a different reindeer, huh? They're all the same guy. Santa's doing different stuff, but the reindeer's just standing there like, let's go, Santa, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got presents to deliver. The entire world in 24 hours. Let's make it, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I have a coworker who was telling me that his daughter was like, Dad. Well, she didn't say Dad, she said Daddy. Santa isn't real. We got together and we decided that he's not real. And I was like, uh-oh. And I was like, well, what'd you say? And of course, you know, you want your kids to be in the blind or continue to have some faith. So, you know, he told her that Santa was real. Which is fine and dandy. I took my little roommate to see Santa at Bass Pro last year. And then I took him again this year. And they have the same exact Santa, which is so awesome, right? I'm going to use this can company. I've been using some pieces out of here already. So this was a great deal. And hopefully in December, which we're already here, they'll have more. But lately I've been talking to them. It's like, we haven't been getting any craft stuff. I'm like, well, I'll see y'all next week. I think I said Tuesday morning. Yep, that's where I got it from. Tuesday morning. And when I go to Michael's, because Michael's has can company products, they usually have one item. And it's usually when they have like buy one, get one free. So I would like to buy one of these for regular price and get the other one for free, which is basically splitting it down the middle and paying that price. This is going to go good on another craft project. That won't fit. That will fit. This is something from something else. That fits. That fits. That fits. That fits. That should fit. I want to use this on a different project. This fits. Oh that. One. Look, so pretty. Lots of lovely things. Let's see if one of these little birds will fit. Cardinals, right? All right. So that fits. And we are done. We finished the pocket letter in less than an hour. I'm super psyched about that. I got so wrapped up in doing the back that I'm like, the front is so plain. But then it's really not plain. It's not as plain as I'm making it out to be. But what I will do is I'm going to cut this one and this tree out really quickly. So I've done two things. Not really two, but two thoughts, one thing. I cut these up because I want her to have these as well. And so, uh-oh. It doesn't look like she'll be getting any tea this go around. She's probably, I'm good with that. I haven't gotten any good new tea. I'm not sure if you've all heard of Tavana. I'm quite sure I've mentioned it before. I like Tavana tea because it comes in tea leaves. And you have to steep it and let it sit. And they have this special cup for it and all this cool stuff. I never heard of Tavana till I went there one day and this guy was sitting outside. And I was like, oh, do you have any tea in the bags? He was like, ugh. I think I've told that story like a million times to you all. So I'm going to put be happy holidays, be merry, just like that. And we're going to call it done for real this time because I like it. It's simple. It's not as simple as the other pocket letter that I had made for her. I'm going to send that one to her just as is, naked, nothing on there. And then I'm going to send this one as well because it's semi-naked, right? It says Happy Holidays and it has a few little embellishments. And then it says Be Merry, Joy to the World. And then on the back I think this time is kind of what draws my eye from the front to the back, because besides I didn't put any trimming or embellishment on the side, I definitely put a whole bunch of random coolness, in my opinion, all over here. And I think once I stop the camera from rolling, I'm just going to take some sequins, some of these green sequins and some white ones or clear, and just go around and plop them over there. So anyway, I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me for these last minutes. I hope you have a great day. Happy crafting.